Let's see. Hello. How many people have the bandits done in over the years? Leonard asked. Zhang and the others. And Elsane both shrugged. It's clear that not surrendering to them was a smart move. Zhang noted. Wonder what became of the bodies. Let's see, where's Rolene? What became of the bodies? Elsane asked. Might assume they were just either buried or taken to some chasm and deposited there. There's likely some big mass grave. A pile of bodies somewhere. I wondered how many of them were women and children. Sometimes I think I'm a bit too clinical. Elsane admitted, wondering these things. Let's see. Solid, practical. Asking such questions at the wrong time. Let's see. Zhang patted her on the shoulder. Probably better to be rational at times like this than flooded by emotions. Zhang said. He said. Elsane looked unhappy. Happy then. I said I asked the wrong question sometimes. Said I asked questions at the wrong time. Sometimes. I didn't say I was a robot. Elsane countered. Right. Fine. The convoy's members carted their goods up to the trucks, at least the trucks that had not been crippled by the shootout. Several had been lost. Several were done for good. Several were done as the dead bandits had been looted. With dead bandits. Let's see. The convoy leader from the road gave Leonard and Elsane permission to toss, to blow the road, to blow up the entrance. Go ahead and blast it, comrades. The convoy leader yelled. Anytime I use comrades, I think. Every time I think comrades, I think Soviets for some reason. I looked at Elsane. What if our powers are spent? Spent at the moment. He asked her rhetorically. Give him an amused look. Hopefully they aren't. I didn't do anything. That fight besides make my eyes glow. Glow. She said. Doing that use about the same amount of energy as a normal person. Clicking their fingers. Snapping their fingers. I guess if you snapped your fingers for hours and hours, you would probably get exhausted somehow. I don't know. Let's see. You're probably not in good shape if such a thing exhausts you. Let's see. Let's make my eyes glow. Leonard blew the entrance down. Up. With 2 purple fireballs. The explosion. The supplies within the tunnel were not destroyed, but were inaccessible. Well, would probably take hours. Hours and 100 men, at least. Would probably take days and hundreds of men. A big part of the tunnel became completely filled in with rock. Leonard was no mine operator, but he guessed it would take no mine operator. So I was thinking of a great video game I played back in the 90s called Nocturne. It had a scene where you were fighting through a mine with a bunch of zombie miners. Wonder why there aren't more stories with zombie miners. Let's see. Leonard was no miner. But I guess it would take a few hundred men. Some heavy equipment. Dynamite. And a few days of effort to reopen that tunnel. You got the bandits. Maybe the bandits who survived could pull it off. Come back up to the road. The convoy leader ordered. Leonard and Co. They headed up there, and on the way, Leonard already knew that they weren't going to be part of the convoy anymore. The convoy leaders regarded them, the trio with a sympathetic look. I'm sorry. Sympathetic. Pathetic? Sympathetic. What's sympathetic? There. You can't go sympathetic without pathetic. I'm sorry, but let's see. I'm sorry, but that attack knocked out quite a lot. Knocked out 3 of our trucks. Did I say no trucks damaged earlier? I think there's a lot of writers who would just be bleh. Doesn't matter. Continuity, schmontinuity. I'm not like that because I got a case of the OCD. Pretty bad, but not as bad as it could be. I think there's some people who wouldn't even be able to write if they had OCD because it would just be like really mess with them. It was hard for me to not write but to read for a while because every time I would read I would think of some flaw with my own story that I had to put down the book and jot down in my notes, you know. I'm sorry, but that attack knocked out 3 of our trucks, and we don't have room for the 4 of you anymore. Convoy leader said. Elsane looked cross at him. Cross at him. Leonard could have called him out on the bullshit, but decided against it. No need to end things on a sour note, especially when Leonard needed something from the convoy people. That's fine. We'll go on foot, Leonard said. We just have one request. Yes? The convoy asked wearily. The convoy asked. See the difference it makes saying convoy asked. I meant convoy master. Also, when you write, you should write in this level of font, because it's good for your eyes and, what's the term? Oh yeah, it's good for your eyes and it allows you to see errors easily. Yeah, it's hard to miss errors when they're this glaring in front of you, you know? The convoy leader. I call him the convoy master. No. The convoy leader asked, sounding worried that Leonard was going to ask the moon of him. We don't want anyone knowing about our powers, Leonard replied. So don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone about us. Agreed. Convoy leader replied with a sigh. Leonard thought of something else. Like Leonard? Sounds like the French version of it, but no. I don't think there's a French name Leonard. There's Renard, which is French for fox. Fox. Yep. I'll have to check that again. Also, I'll have to check Renard. Let's see. Thought of something else. Also, we might cross paths in some settlement or outpost ahead. Leonard nodded. I'd appreciate if you didn't make a stink if our paths should cross again. It's unlikely to happen, but that's fine. Convoy leader replied. Shall we shake on it? Leonard asked with a smile. The convoy leader put out his hand. And shook Leonard's. Leonard, that was that then. Leonard and Elsane retrieved Roline from the Kroldo family. They looked unhappy. They looked quite relieved to be that Roline was taken from them. Like she was some ticking time bomb that could go off. So it was just some dangerous bomb that they had been forced to carry. Leonard saw the hurt on Elsane's face as they left the truck. The convoy got on the move soon after. The trucks drove off and were soon quite far off into the night. Night was soon to become dawn, and Leonard and Co. kept moving. Didn't stop for the night. They kept moving and heard the occasional bit of trouble somewhere off, somewhere far off. The region there was a lot of violence going on in the region. Those trolls under the road were far from the only bandits. Million sad stories. Insane. Hopefully we've run into the last of the bandits on this trip, Elsane said. And from her tone, it was clear she didn't believe her own words. Sorry, miss. Never gonna get to rest my poor feet. Let's see, took supply of their own. Did Zhang take supplies? I don't think he did. I'm gonna get a chance to rest my poor feet. Zhang's here. Zhang opened a tin of cooked chicken and downed it, drinking the juice first as a sort of to refresh himself. So he followed this up with a tin of sardines, drinking the oil as well. The sardines were from our bandit friends. I know it had Red Cross labels on it. Should one feel bad to steal from a thief? From a thief. Don't know. Elsane in bed. I guess it depends if the original victim is still around. I have a feeling their old bones are bones somewhere by now. Or bones somewhere right now. Yeah. Zhang agreed. The others ate their breakfast. Similar breakfast. They walked, leaving tins and wrappings in their wake. Erlene was used to eating on the move. She used to only like to eat when she was perfectly still. Erlene wasn't much of a talker yet, and preferred to cry. Preferred crying to saying anything. Coherent words. She did know Mama, Papa. And yes, but not no. And yes. Mama, Papa, yes, no. And hello. I was saying was certain she would expand her vocabulary eventually. Just turned 2. Okay. On the move. Okay, folks, I'll sign off here. Have a nice day.